What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, two-division world champion, superstar boxer, Teofimo Lopez, who is 22 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout, is now copping the plea once again to His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. I truly believe that Teofimo Lopez truly needs to settle down. He needs some sort of counseling, right? Teofimo Lopez now has his team trying to push for a fight and now go back to the negotiation table. He's trying to now beg His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh and the Saudi Arabia group to go back to the negotiation table to make a fight between him and undefeated Olympic silver medalist, should have been gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified super featherweight, and reigning WBC lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Shakur Stevenson in January. Now, His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is saying that the 24 win, no loss, no draw, 11 win by way of knockout superstar Shakur Stevenson will be back in January, right? And now, I gather he'll be back in January with or without Teofimo Lopez. And they're actually looking to make a showdown with WBA super featherweight and lightweight star title contender Lamont Roach Jr., who is 25 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws, 10 wins by way of knockout, after everything fell through for Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis. So now His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, they're moving on because they offered Teofimo Lopez initially $6 million for the fight with Shakur. Then it got bumped up to $15 million to fight Shakur, and he still wasn't willing to take that. He still wasn't willing to take that money, right? Playing hardball, trying to negotiate with no leverage. And so they said, okay, things got extremely hard and difficult negotiating with Teofimo Lopez because he thinks he's a bigger superstar than what he actually is in the sport of boxing. And he has never headlined a major pay-per-view. He's not just a big draw. He's a superstar as far as accomplishments and being well known within the sport, but he's not a crossover superstar. It's just not. And so he's looking for numbers that's not realistic. And Turki Al-Sheikh is like, okay, this dude is trying to control a situation and narrative that's just simply not realistic. And so with that said, they like, okay, we're done playing this game with Teofimo Lopez. They walked away from it. And now they see he sees they don't need him. And now Teofimo Lopez has his team trying to get His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh and the Saudi Arabia group back to the negotiation table. He's once again doing the same thing he did when he makes terrible remarks about Muslims and Saudi Arabia and Turki Al-Sheikh. And then Turki Al-Sheikh said, I'm done dealing with this dude. And then he begged Turki Al-Sheikh then, okay, I'm sorry. Then now Turki gives him a second opportunity. And from what I'm being told, has his group dealing with him opposed to him dealing with him. And now he's playing hardball and playing games again. Again, like I said, if you Shakur Stevenson, he did this with Devin Haney. He played games with Devin Haney. He did this all too often. They was negotiating for a fight with him and Devin Haney. He played games with that. Teofimo Lopez is unstable. He just does too much. And now I think that Shakur Stevenson should move on. Just move on. Fight Lamont Roach in January. Move on. Period. This dude is unreliable. He's unstable. Move on. He's delusional. Just move on. Period. Now he's trying to get them this. Now he's, according to reports, he's willing to accept the $6 million. They was giving you $15 million. What are you doing? He's a distraction at this point, right? He's not stable. He's not reliable. Move on. Period. If you Shakur Stevenson, focus on Lamont Roach. That's a big fight for you. It's a meaningful fight for you. It's in your division. Move on to that. Period. Period. Leave Teofimo Lopez alone, bro. At this point, everybody should just leave him alone. He's not reliable. Period. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blooded Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.